Good morning, y'all. Come on and walk with me. The theme of this morning, let patience have her perfect work. Y'all know, my gardening friends know, they didn't start out like that. Took a minute. From seed. Didn't start out like that. Started out real small. Started out looking impossible. All of that from something so tiny. And from seed to green is long enough. But when you decide you want something more. When you decide, I waited for the green, I had faith for that. I had faith for this. But now I got to have patience for that. So we see that faith comes before patience. Right? Good morning, everybody. Potatoes got a little blight. I have to have faith that what's up under there gave me fruit. Because what we're looking for actually is fruit, right? The fruit of your faith and patience is what gives you a harvest. If you knew how long we waited and didn't just pluck, didn't just take it because it was just ready to eat. And that's good if that's what you want. But sometimes you look for more. Nothing wrong with that. When you're ready for more, that's when you gotta let patience have her perfect work. Sometimes it's hard because you run up to some roadblocks. Trying to block your faith. Want to keep you from being patient. Want to say, it's not going to work. Hurry up and pick what you can while you can. And if you got a right word in a right season, yes, it's time to do that. Sometimes you salvage what you can salvage. And you got to have faith enough to start again. But there's a place where you got to let patience have a perfect work. Patience, when you perfect that thing, will give you the seed to start again. Hold on. Huh? Started out with a seed, got some fruit. Patience, my sweet baby Faith said, wait, because I'm looking for more seed. Started out one seed. Look at how much seed. So we see, first is faith. Then there's patience. Then there's fruit. And then there's seed. Oh my goodness, look at here. Look at here. We're waiting on the fruit. This one we might not let go to seed. Not all of it, maybe some of it. Some of it is ready right now. Yeah, we want to definitely get enough to pack in some jars. But some of it you got to have patience to say, wait, I'm starting out with a little again, and I want more. Faith and patience. Faith and patience. I haven't been great at that all of my life. But it's amazing. You live long enough, let the Lord shape you, and you will begin to see the value. The value of faith and patience. Sometimes unexpected things happen while you're on your way to waiting on what you got faith for. We planned it out here. And kind of thought we'd be gardening by ourselves, but lo and behold, a wasp nest decided to set itself up in that little thing. And every time I come up, you see one right now, you see him? Every time I come out here, I was so scared because they'd be out here. Until a fellow gardener said, why would you bother them? And they're helping you. Because what they do is they garden right along beside me. They come on beside me and they eat up the little loopers and different eggs that lay itself up under my kale so that I can get pretty leaves. It look like that and that. It's a little late in the season. They've been a little bit slack on their job. But I will tell you, I got some jars of pretty kale. Because what I thought would stop me helped me. Faith and patience. What you believing for today? I'm believing for some other things now. A gardener got to have faith, right? I don't know how a gardener has faith to plant but don't have faith in God. Because everything you see right now came from the mind of our Creator, who gave us a seed and wanted us to believe Him for the harvest. And sometimes that belief and that faith got to hold hands with patience. And that patience got to have its perfect work in us. So what are you believing for today? You start with that seed. All right? Start with seed. Work your faith. Have patience. Trust God to send that help. Even if it don't look like what you thought it might look like. Trust Him to send your help. And believe Him for your harvest. I'm believing for harvest from this thing, even though it's being ate up But I got some perfect fruit. I would have took it out a while ago, but I would have missed out on so much of the beautiful fruit that came from it. I had to have faith. I'm going to show you one more thing. Even though I did plant, and my husband and I planted and worked hard out here and had some hindrances and had some help, my tomatoes, my experimental garden, my tomatoes didn't perform like I wanted them to perform. And I said one thing I would do different if I could go back is I would put my tomatoes in the ground. And while I was walking out here one day, I came across something at the back of the garage that looked like that. I said, wait, that looked like a tomato plant. What? That looked like a little bit. Where'd that come from? Volunteer tomato plant? Well, I'll take it. Because I told the Lord, He knew the desire of my heart was to have one in the ground. That one in the ground turned into that. I have not. Maybe I took one sucker out. Look at all of that. Now you may say, that would have came if you asked or not. Maybe it would have. But maybe me putting it out there to the Lord. And I don't know if I ever really put it out there to the Lord. I just know He walks with me and He talks with me. And He tells me I'm His own when He hears the cry of my heart. And His words say He'll answer me before I even ask Him. Before I even ask. So, again, I'll end this with asking you, telling you all this start with a seed. You got to start with seed. And you got to let faith have a perfect work. And you will have a harvest to show from it. A harvest that you can share with somebody else. If you can't share nothing but knowledge, if you can't share only but a witness, it'll have power because you lived it. What you got growing? God bless.